vertical.
Yeah. I like going through. Everybody out of the way?
Yep.
Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of the Manliness Venture. Today we're going to be talking about how to throw one of these, a Tomahawk. Yeah. So I went on Amazon and got this bad boy, and if you saw the video last week, I made my own target as well with the help of my brother-in-law. We went out and tested this thing out. But before we get to that, so Tomahawks originated in North America, in Virginia, among the Iroquoian and Algonquian tribes. Now they used them as tools and weapons of war. The word tomahawk comes from the transliteration of the Algonquin word for strike down. And the first tomahawks were made of a wooden shaft and then a head of either stronger wood, rock, or bones. How did the tomahawk become such a widespread weapon? Native Americans used this weapon with great success.
Great success.
And after seeing how the Native American used the tomahawks in such a successful way, tradesmen, frontiersmen, and other settlers started to use the tomahawk for close combat. Little known fact, in 1775, the Continental Congress of the United States issued an order that every militiaman had to provide himself with either a sword or a tomahawk, as well as his musket and bayonet in order to be a militiaman. You can see how well these things did in combat. Inside the United States, the tomahawk was used as a weapon of war for the last time in a battle against the Sioux in Little Bighorn. And after that, even a few American soldiers carried it in Europe and in the Pacific during World War II. But the last time that the tomahawk saw combat was in Vietnam. A Mohawk World War II veteran named Peter Lagana made this special tomahawk just for soldiers of the Vietnam War. He crafted and sold thousands of these weapons and shipped them out to Vietnam so that the soldiers over there could use them. These tactical tomahawks that he made were shorter, more sturdy, and provided also a spike at the back of this. You know what it's for. It proved itself in battle again and again. So all in all, a tomahawk was used in warfare for over 100 years. Now that is incredible if you think about all the technological advances that happened from 1775 to the Vietnam War. But even today, surprisingly and incredibly enough, military units still carry tomahawks in Iraq and Afghanistan. Alright gents, it's a beautiful summer Saturday. You can see I got the target back there with the axe already in it. But first things first, don't be dumb. You want to make sure you're being safe when you're throwing these things. It is a sharp object that you're hurling through the air. So as manly as that is and as good as it is to have fun, you got to make sure that there's nobody back there. Hopefully you got a big space like we do here where it's empty, and then, you know, if you overthrow or if you miss, it won't be a big problem. I'm about to teach you how to throw some axes. Just do it! We got the tomahawk. The way that you want to hold it is kind of like a hammer. Or you can think of it as like a handshake, you know, put your hand here and grab it. Also what you want to do is want to make sure that the sharp end is down like this, and it's got to be vertical to the ground right before you throw it. And so to throw it, your motion is going to be just completely vertical. And you're going to want to let go of it about right here. But the weight of the tomahawk itself is just basically going to pull it out of your hand, so don't death grip it. So to throw it, you want to make sure that you're about 5 paces away. And then you turn around and just chuck it. I'll tell you what, there's very few things in life that feel as manly as that. Alright, so that didn't stick. Could be two different things. Either you need to sharpen your tomahawk, or what you need is to put some water in here. So when you hydrate the wood, it makes it a little bit more acceptable to the tomahawk head. Another reason or other ways that you could be missing is you could be hitting it this way, in which case it's rotating too much in the air and coming in like this, which means you need to get closer. Or if you're hitting it this way, then that means you need to be further away. So if you're hitting it like this, take half a step back, try again. If you're hitting it like this, take half a step forward, try again. So, as you can see, I kind of step into my throw. Another thing that you can do is just stand there. And I actually taught my wife how to do it that way. Kind of want to do like, just like that.
Well, you're two-handed. You can't do that.
Start with one hand.
I'll let go with me. Everybody out of the way.
Yep. Oh! Yes! Yes! Natural. Boom. Alright, so we've done some axe throwing. What we're going to do next is have ourselves a little manly competition because I'm not here by myself. Dadbod 9000 is featuring again in this video. 9000! So here's the rules for the competition. We got two symbols of crappy masculinity. One is the cupcake, and two is the snowflake. So the way that the points are going to work is we're going to throw 10 times. And if we get it to stick, that's 1 point. If we get the snowflake, that's 3 points. If we get the cupcake, that's 5 points because it's a smaller target.
Crush it, but if you just let it go.
So we finished the competition, we each had 10 throws, and the cupcake survived. Neither of us hit it, but the final scores was I got 14, and Dadbod, what'd you get?
16.
So he beat me by 2 points. So we're gonna keep throwing. If you wanna do that, now you know how. So if you want to throw some tomahawks, but you don't want to make a target, what you can do is hang it from a tree. There you go. One other manly skill that I think every man should try to learn. It's pretty simple and easy, as you saw. Everybody can do it. So don't let anything hold you back. Don't be a cupcake or a snowflake. Be a man and man up.